Hello, friends, YouTubers, subscribers. Here's my Reef Tank Evo 13.5. Another one of my passions. So I want to go 10-minute overview if anyone interested. This tank, this Evo, is absolutely awesome for a beginner. Just so easy to get into from stock, but very addictive with the upgrades that you can have. So I will go through a few of those quickly, but here's the Vivid half-inch. The Vivid half-inch random flow generator it's called. So basically I've upgraded the pump, which is in there. Look, you can see it. That's an Ehiem compact 1000. So it's 1000 litres per hour. It's only a 54 litre tank. So there's lots of movement. Did have a wave maker. I've took that out, and what I've done, see the hole where the return was, it's quite high on these, which is okay stock, but if you want to put this half-inch one on, you'll notice these holes in the side, and that's where it draws water in to create its random flow, and there's like a spiral inside. And when that was higher up, you get like a vortex of water coming in here, and it just catches it ever so often, like every 10 seconds. It just creates bubbles in your tank, which is a bit annoying. So what I did, got me 22mm, got some 22mm copper, heated it up, and right where the bottom of the hole is where the top of my next hole starts, and I melted a hole through the wall, cut the pipe in the return, just lowered it, and it's been absolutely spot on since. And I've found that pointing it about there, look, slightly in, gives me the best flow. If you look at they've all just been fed, that's why it's in a bit of a mess at the minute. If you look at that, surface movement is good. Top view, end view, I've got the 3D diffuser, the AI Prime, and that's set to the AB Plus, but I've modified it to the intensity to my local fish store, which is Wharf Aquatics in Retford, not Retford, can't remember what it's called now, but anyway, 3D reefing this is, diffuser. They're not cheap, but that reduced the intensity by about 10-15%. So I've been messing with my lights. I know people say you shouldn't do, but it's like a trial and error when you get the light. And this is in my bedroom, so I've got the AI Prime set to the AB Plus, so for the time scale, but I've varied the percentages. So I've got the UV, violet, royal blue and blue at 100%, because that's what my LFS has on their SPS tank. And I went in yesterday and I just thought it just looked nice. I just like the look of it, so I thought, you know what, I'm going to switch back to AB Plus, and I'm going to use their percentages. So 100, 100, 100, 100, cool white 30, green 20, red 30. And I just think it just gives a nice look, and that's just flat all the way through, that colour. And I just like the look of it. I just like the look of it now. I'm really, it's not too blue, not too white. It makes the corals pop. Things are looking good. I've not got no auto top off. I've got a bunny bottle, and I've just strapped it to there, and it's got a short bit of overflow pipe on it, and that's just cut off to where I want the water level to be, and it just, once that water drops, that bubbles away and it tops it up. And I tell you what, it's kept salinity spot on, brilliant. And I use that once a week, so I top that up once a week with Oro. Well, that's 1 litre a week this is consuming. So yeah, SPS are doing well. Rainbow Monty, Lobophilia's doing ace. Mushrooms, Kenya tree. I've had to trim that Kenya tree because it's absolutely growing everywhere. I got this Cyphastria Meteor yesterday. That was at my local LFS in their main display, but they ripped the main display down and they've put the some pieces of that in, so hopefully that will perk up soon. I got this, that for free some months ago, and that's grown and it's really come a lovely colour. It was like brown at first, beautiful now. Duncan's just exploding. That was one head, and I put in the gear tip, I put the head, instead of it pointing up, put it on its side, and then the coral just, because it's on its side, it like just shoots off all new heads. Yeah, pump's upgraded. I've got Cheeto macroalgae in the middle. There's a light on the back for at night time, so when the main light's off, the light for the Cheeto comes on. It's in the middle section, and then in there I've got the in-tank media basket, some ceramic media at the bottom, and then in the top I've got Purigen, bag of charcoal, and Chemi-Pure Blue, I think it is. I'm using Red Sea Pro. I've switched to Red Sea Pro now for a month and absolutely love it, because I was finding that parameters were dropping, and then when I do a water change, because the Red Sea Pro is quite high in KH or DKH and other elements, it just raises it nicely. Okay, I don't dose necessarily, but I've started using Aquaforest components A, B and C once a week to recommendations. I've also got a little bottle of iron, and I drop 1 drop a week into where the Cheeto is. I'll give some iron to the Cheeto just to boost that. Once a week I get a little tub, if I can find it, guys. I get that, and I've got frozen food. I've made my own frozen food, so you get all different types of frozen food for marine fish. I've put them all together, so they're all thawed, and I refroze them in a Ziploc bag so it's flat, like a flat sheet. So it's got a mixture in of everything, about every single frozen refood you can buy. And I break some of that off once a week, put in here. I've gone to a local supermarket, and you can buy small pieces of prawn, shrimp, mussels, squid, you name it, you can get it. And I've got bits of that as well that I put in, and then I put a little bit of drop of Reefroids in there, then a couple of pipettes of water, tank water, and then I spot feed once a week. Spot feed, so a little fella down there can get it, and he's doing alright, and I've had that a couple of months now, so I'm happy. So he gets fed. What else? This mussel here with these zoas on, it was in this gap here, because this was my zoa garden that I made a couple of months ago, and I noticed in the last month it's just been like that, sulking. So changed my lights. I did have that on there yesterday, and overnight it looked better straight away, but then it fell off. So then I put it back in there and it closed up again. So I've left it there now, and I'm hoping it will stay put there. So I'm going to leave that now. I'm going to turn the flow off so I can try and get a view from above. Look at that. There's the Springer's damsel, the RFG. It's all simple stuff. Look at the Zoa garden. Not coming out very well. So they'll be better hopefully soon. Now I've messed with the light. That Monty is awesome. So everything DD jump guard, and with the pieces left I made this piece. Just finish it all off. Oh, an Acro Power. I've got a bottle of Acro Power that I squirt in every few days. Just a squirt of Acro Power. There you go. Hope you like my reef tank, the Evo 13.5. That's just an update of what I do. Hope it's of interest. Thanks for watching. Please subscribe. I'm anchoring for a bigger tank now. I'd like a Red Sea 250 in the living room. But I don't think I'm there yet because I'm about full now with this. But loving it. Absolutely love it. I absolutely adore this tank. It's amazing. Thanks for watching. Goodbye. Please subscribe and like. Please have some support. Please show some support. Get them to 2K. Thank you.